Common iPad issues and fixes. One issue that is common with our iPads is the device not turning on or showing a black screen. When this happens, please do the following. Plug the iPad into the wall with a known working iPad cube and cable or charging cart and wait 15 minutes. If you cannot see any charging indicator or battery icon on the iPad screen after 5 minutes, perform a forced restart by holding down the home button and the sleep-wake button together for at least 15 to 20 seconds. Please note the battery icon will disappear and reappear. Continue holding down these buttons until the battery icon reappears, then release the two buttons. If the iPad still won't turn on or still shows a black screen, please forward the ticket for this device to the iPad support team. If an iPad is having issues connecting or staying connected to the Wi-Fi, please try these troubleshooting tips. Tip 1. Go into Settings and tap Wi-Fi to check that the Wi-Fi is connected to VCS 014. Double check that the iPad is not in airplane mode. If not, turn off Wi-Fi, then turn it back on again. Tip 2. If the iPad is connected to VCS 014, but having issues, connect to BYOT. If the iPad is switching back and forth between BYOT and VCS 014, please do the following. Tap the I next to the BYOT network, tap Forget this network, and the Wi-Fi should default to VCS 014. It is a good idea to check other iPads and devices for their Wi-Fi status, then make corrections if needed. Another issue that you may see is the iPad not playing sound. Here are a few tips to troubleshoot this issue. Tip 1. Go into the control center to see if the headphone icon shows in the volume bar indicator. To get into the control center, slide your finger down from the top right corner of the iPad screen. If you see the headphone icon in the control center, look down in the headphone receptacle to see if there is a broken headphone tip visible. Use precision tweezers to try and carefully remove the broken piece. If the broken tip cannot be removed, please forward the ticket to the iPad support team. Tip 2. While in the control center, if the headphone icon does not appear, adjust the volume slider to make sure the volume is up. Also make sure the moon icon is not blue or the alarm bell icon is not red. If they are, tap them to remove silent mode and restore the iPad sound. Tip 3 of iPad sound troubleshooting is to tap Settings, tap Sounds, which is located in the left panel, and adjust the slider under the ringer and alerts title. Another issue that can arise is a problem with the digitizer and touch input. If certain parts of the screen are not responding to touch, or are exhibiting unexpected touch, which means apps are jumping or opening on their own, initiate a forced restart first to rule out a software malfunction. Remember to perform a forced restart. Hold down the home button and the sleep-wake button until you see the Apple logo, then release these buttons. Another place to check for a screen or digitizer causing issue is the OtterBox case. Make sure there is no liquid or debris under the screen protector. If the iPad looks clear of debris and residue, but still not functioning, please forward the ticket to the iPad team. Another issue you may encounter is garbled or distorted sound coming out of the iPad. If an app has garbled sound, close the app window by double tapping the home button. Then swipe up on the app window to close the window. Now reopen the app and see if the garbled sound has been resolved. If the issue returns, perform a complete shutdown. Hold the sleep-wake button down until the slide bar appears. Slide to power off and wait 30 seconds. Now hold the sleep-wake button down until you see the Apple logo appear, or plug the iPad into a power source. If the garbled or distorted sound persists after completing these steps, forward the ticket to the iPad team. Sometimes a home button can wear out on certain iPads. In such cases, anyone may enable the Assistive Touch feature provided by Apple. To enable Assistive Touch, please follow these steps. Tap Settings and then tap Accessibility, which is located in the left panel. Tap on Touch, which is located in the right panel, then tap the arrow across from Assistive Touch. Now toggle Assistive Touch on and look under Custom Actions to make sure Single Tap is enabled. Tap the Home button when finished. At this point, you should now be able to use the new digital Assistive Touch button as the Home button. This completes the common iPad issues and fixes video training. Thank you for joining me.
unstoppable.